Everybody, Dakota here, back at DNT Nutrition. Just going to run through a bit of a back workout I did about 2 weeks ago with my mate Dylan. First thing we always start off on is barbell rows. Always start nice and light and then work my way up. Gradually as I go up to probably my 5th set, probably throwing a few cheat reps in there, but I'm just chucking the weight up there. But yeah, definitely 5 sets, working between 8 to 15 reps. 15 reps to start with, working your way all the way down to 8 reps kind of thing. You can push out a bit more. Maybe I'll add the weight up a bit. You'll see in this, I kind of bend my knees a bit, push glutes back, keep back nice and straight. Don't ever arch your back, nice and straight. A lot of things I also notice, a lot of people row real tight. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't see much contraction in the traps. I kind of keep my elbows by my side, but slightly out. So I'm rowing back, kind of find a little bit more of a spread in the back, kind of spread your lats out and everything. So yeah, check it out, and yeah.
At least now since I've been gone, and I don't even like the road. I'm just on the radio.
So once we've gone in through barbell back rows, we go into lat pull downs. I always find lat pull downs, try and keep the body up straight. You can come down, slight angle backwards, but the further you go back, the more you're not going to be contracting the lats. You're more going to be doing kind of like a row position. Video starts off nice and light and progressively get heavier. Again, I always do 5 sets, working up to 12 reps. I don't really go any past 12 reps with lat pull downs, and I don't drop under 8 reps ever. So I always make sure that weight's kind of just there. Also don't go too heavy, and if I do find a bit of a strain in my arms, or my forearms or the biceps, I always chuck the straps on. Always seems to help heaps easier. So yeah, check it out. The next one's a new one I've just started. Probably been doing for the last 8 weeks with my new diet plan and training plan. Kind of the V bar, it's a close grip pull down. Seemingly get like a bit more of a stretch through here, and even at the bottom, kind of a bit more of a contraction at the bottom of the back. Highly rated. Only problem is I'm pretty tall, so I've got to sit on a little ball thing with you, so don't laugh about that. But yeah, also same thing. I try and go for 12 reps in this one. I did about 4 sets because just after doing lats, kind of hitting the same muscle group. But yeah, you kind of see that I keep the body up straight as well. Try not to lean back. Like I said, as soon as you go lean back, you're kind of doing a row. So avoid that at all costs. Keep your body up front. You can go back. I think it was like a certain amount of degrees, probably like where I'm sitting here. As far as when you go back, keep nice and straight. When you're down here, you're basically doing a bent over row kind of thing. So if you want to have nice big lats, don't be doing that. At this point in time, you're probably going to realize that I hit my lats a lot, and I've got to admit I do need to work my inner back a lot more. I've got quite a nice spread in lats. That's why I do start with the barbells, but then I do smash the lats as I progress. The next one we do is actually a single arm row. A lot of people call them a chainsaw. I'm sure there's a better terminology for it, but I've been doing it on a cable machine lately. You've seen most people do it with a dumbbell bent over, pushing through. I found with the cable, I can kind of contract the muscle a bit better. I can push my feet up straight. I'm not putting any weight in my lower back, and I'm not getting that weird hip flex, what most people get when they start doing a bit heavier weight. So yeah, just basically doing it straight through, pulling, and you want to be pulling through. But when I come to the front, I really want to engage the whole lat, bring it through, and then that's when I'll be working the back when I kind of roll back, keeping the chest up, keeping it all nice and straight. Check out the technique on this one. It's kind of a bit of a weird one to film. It'll be a weird one to do, but it's basically on the low row machine, just a single handle, a nice row. Always starting on my left hand because I'm right-handed, and if you're left-handed, start on your right hand. So the last exercise I actually did on my back on this day, the specific day, I try and do a little bit more work. But today I did it's like a pin loaded low row machine. I find you can focus on your back quite well. There's one trick, I actually watched a YouTube video and I've seen this one trick, and ever since then I've implemented it. It sounds mind boggling, but the idea behind it is when you're doing a row, so rowing, you're pulling it back like this. Now this machine specifically doesn't allow your hands to come out because it's locked into the thing. So the idea behind it is, as I'm pulling this way, what I'm imagining, right, is that I'm actually going like this. Now it seems really weird because obviously I can't. So imagine the whole time you're pulling, and what this does, it automatically engages the whole inner back. So the whole time you're pulling, engaging, get it here, squeeze, then slowly release. As you're releasing, same thing, you're going back through that, that kind of oval looking shape. Next massive thing I always see, is a lot of people do rows and they go from here and then they go to here. Now, the idea of a row is you want to go from here, spread forward, and you want to bring it here, and then you want to shrug backwards. So the idea of shrugging backwards is you're engaging the whole back. So if you're not doing that, that's what you want to be fixing it up. The easy way to explain it is, remember when we were a teenager, mum said, clean the room, we're like, hell no, that's what it is.
you going, mate?
After I finish my back workout, I always tend to hit a bit of biceps or triceps. It depends on the day, it depends who I'm training with. Mate Dylan loves to hit the biceps straight after back, so that's what we did. So the next one we did was hammer curls. I find with hammer curls, you're kind of engaging things like more the front section of the bicep, pulling it up and then getting that nice pop on the end cap. With these, the typical way I normally do it, I've mixed it up again in this video, but the typical way I always do it, I always go 5 one side, 5 the other side, 5 the other side, and so I do it all up and I do 15 reps. Next big thing I always find is a lot of people, because with hammer curls you can go a lot heavier, they just grab a massive weight and they're just throwing it up, and you'll see their elbows go like this. I don't know if they're trying to work the shoulders or their biceps, but what you want to be doing is you want that elbow to stay straight and you want to bring it up. Get to the bottom, you want to be engaging that tricep, back up. So you'll find in this video we do hit it nice and light and then we work our way up to a bit of a heavier set. But yeah, hammer curls are a massive thing, so definitely worth hitting straight after you've done a back session.
Come on, man.
Like going off choppers at myself.
Get that real stretch at the bottom, man. All the way down. All the way down. Yeah, perfect. Keep going, man, you got it. Bang, good work. Got it. Keep your head up. You got it. You got it. Let's go. Keep going, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. Got it, man. You got it. You got it. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep going. Let's get that movement. Bang.
That kind of wraps up what we did for our back session. It was kind of a short session. I think we allowed 45 minutes. I typically allow an hour because I have so much pre-workout. You got to burn it off. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're uploading a new video, probably, I'm not too sure, either legs or chest or arms. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, keep on watching and we'll keep updating it. And like I said, if you want to comment or let me know what you guys want to see, just hit us up. Cheers. Cheers, pups. Cheers, pups.